hopefully, let me just quickly double check the live stream thing. Because I need to see what Toby's doing. You have your stream up as well, correct, Toby? Oh. Oops, sorry. Accidentally clicked the wrong, somehow I clicked on the wrong, channel thing. My bad.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. But anyway, Toby, do you have the, what's it called? My brain just died. Right. Toby, do you have your stream up as well so I can see what you're doing in my screen and vice versa?
Ugh.
Cute as a birthday. Piece of pie.
Ooga chaga, ooga chaga. Chaga. I can't help.
Freaking.
I'm ready to die.
Yo, same.
So what's this for, my Robert?
My dearest Robert.
Basically continuing the mesh reducing tutorials I was giving Toby. He's just been busy as heck as of, late, so...
That's fine, I was just asking.
Yeah.
Did I hear SketchUp?
Yep. I'm converting him to the proper way.
Ew, SketchUp. Learn Blender, man.
Yeah. I'm basically
Toby.
I'm basically giving Toby a sample of what it's like to work on his models. The thing
Oh god.
Yeah. I'm
He's
just
gonna see how painful.
I don't know, it's weird, I kinda do like mesh reducing though. So yeah. I know you have that, Toby, But you did say you were free on Friday, and you were, dead. I know you have a good excuse, but still, you broke my heart.
Dad!
You break my heart, I break your face.
I'll break your face.
Good, I don't need it.
Okay, well, let's get swinging. Swing, chop, swing.
Because I'm an ugly bitch.
Alright.
Well, that's not
Roasted.
very nice.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
I roasted myself. How's that not being
That's
very
not
nice?
very nice.
That's not very nice to
Nick.
yourself.
Alright. Did you make sure to turn on open broadcast software, Toby, so you could start recording? Any day now. Okay.
I'm working on the musics.
Oh, nice.
Do it, no balls.
And what particular ditty / music you working on?
The wall.
The wall?
The wall.
Trump's
Yeah.
wall.
Nice.
That's too slow.
I read, I guess just really quick, I read somewhere that, there's your stream starting. I read that, he's considering, what's the word? Right. The rumor is that Trump is going to,
Kill us all.
pardon, no, he's gonna pardon all, student loan debt for, whoever helps to build the wall, so,
Then catch me outside the wall. How about that?
Yeah. So anyway, I have Blender on my right, Toby. I have your stream on the left, so let's continue where we left off.
Now whip it good.
So, for starters, there's actually... we don't have to do much of this model, because, now that we did the limited dissolve, you can see clearly like where the model divides and where potentially extra vertices may lie. So these two parts right here of the model that I have highlighted, press Y to temporarily detach them from the model, and press H to hide them, because they're perfectly fine as is. And as you'll notice, we have this really long base, you know, with the little cuts of where those two pillars were, Toby. And basically, wherever there's a cut where you've inserted some part into another, that kind of like, you know, makes the problem 10 times worse in terms of mesh reducing. So you're lucky in that this is a very simple design model, but the more complex you make your SketchUp models, the more difficult it's going to be to remove this excess. So, anyway, what we're going to do, Toby, is we're going to drag these we're going to grab these vertices of where the pillars are supposed to be, press G to grab them, and then press Y to constrain them to the Y-axis. Then basically, make sure you have the snap to vertex on over here, and make sure to press Control while hovering over a set of vertices, so that way you snap them to each other. Basically, just grab them and drag them till all the vertices are connected to each other. Drag them from one end of the model to the other, and once you've done that, I'll give you the next step. Well, it's not selecting properly. Okay, did you remember to save the default controls of, you know, left click and right click, Toby?
Toby. Oh.
Toby, you're probably in like the wrong, what's it called? You're most likely in like the wrong selection state, so what I would recommend is switching from vertex snap, you know. No, what I'm saying though is if your template was set up correctly, you'd be able to left click by default, but if you haven't saved that left click to your template, then basically all related controls are going to be screwed up in Blender. So,
Ba ba ba.
yeah. Also, if you remember, you can drag the bar to your left, turn on the face select. There you go. No, a little bit to the right. In your snap thing, you have it to face, by the way. So to your left, one more, Toby. Just we're gonna test before we assume your controls weren't set up properly. So first off, you have the snap on face mode. Go over to where you see where the little magnet is. To the right of it is the cube. Switch from face to vertex. No, Toby, the literal like icon next to the cube. Like, okay, you have. No. There you go. You have it? Okay, there. Click vertex. Go down a little bit, Toby. Vertex. The snap element. There you go. Click that. Okay. Now we have snapped the vertex on. Drag the bar over to the left a little bit. So yeah, drag it over so we could see the, you know, the object mode as well as, you know, the little cube with the vertex edge and face there. Hopefully your stream isn't dying on me. One moment. Okay, let me show you, Toby. Wrong program. So over here is going to be the little, you know, the vertex, edge, and face. So when we go back, to the, you know, having these things, I want you to select them via the face mode over here. Hopefully someday, you can be on microphone, Toby, and this will make things 11 times easier, but until then, you know. Yeah. So, Toby, do you see on my stream the little, you know, circle, the little bit that I'm basically circling frantically? You select the little face over here, the little cube with the orange face highlighted. That's the face select. Basically, you select it, you know, like so. Well, Toby, what's going on? Because it looks like you're, you know, you're kind of like frozen in place, so yeah, I'm just wondering what's up with you. Wonder if he's in here. Also, I don't know who the user is of French Toast, but your microphone, it's kind of like really close. I can hear you breathing, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry, man. It's just a little bit like spooky.
I'll move it back.
Yeah, thank you.
Spooky.
I
Scary
got a blocked
skeleton.
nose, so it seems like I'm just watching you from your shoulder.
Yeah, a little bit. I think we lost Toby, maybe a little bit.
Oh no.
Or that, or he's not responding, or he's really confused, and I'm just, the more I talk, the more I confuse him. I just don't know
I
because
think
he
you-
has him.
I
Yes.
think you broke him.
Yeah. Oh boy. Come on. Okay, if you are here, Toby, have you heard / tried all that I said? Because, you know, I'm just looking at your stream and you haven't, you know, it's just been like the same screen, so I'm wondering what you're trying, if anything, you know? Oh boy. There you go. Okay, we're actually getting somewhere. Okay. You couldn't remember the keys. You could have just said so. Okay. So, now that you have those faces selected, press Y to separate them from the rest of the mesh, and then press H to hide. Come on, Toby. You can do it. your Scarloy engines are looking pretty good so far, by the way, Nick.
Thanks, man.
I like him. I guess cause somebody's gonna bring it up eventually. Are they gonna be 3 foot 6 inch scale, or are they gonna be?
Oh, they're 2 foot.
Oh, okay, nice.
How they should be.
Yeah.
Lies.
I mean, I really don't care what size they are because size don't matter.
Yes, it does. What are you talking about?
I know what you're on about. Doesn't matter if they're 2006 or 2012 scale.
And dick size.
Oh,
No.
please, there are children here.
Right, Nick, you're a child.
Wait,
You're
I
a
am?
child,
What?
right?
What's worse than a child? What's worse than a rapist? Boom, a child. No.
What could be worse than a rapist? Boom, child.
Boom, a child. No.
Okay. Toby, did you separate the faces yet? You should know that you separated them because if you press the G to grab them, they'll float away from the mesh without changing it, you know? So
Float away.
could you just quickly, test it, Toby? Because I'm just saying, like, I'm not doing anything on my stream, Toby. I'm just watching you, trying to see you do something on your stream. Because I can't
That's
go.
a nice stream.
Yeah. Because I can't go further anywhere, if I can't see what you're doing.
I always feel like.
Oh man, how far behind?
I'm looking at my old models. Jesus Christ, these are awful.
These are bad.
These are really bad. Just look in letters.
Mine are just the worst.
I already don't like. Man, I'm not sure what internet you have, Toby, but it's really, really lagging. Like, to give you an idea, it's lagging at like you typing. I couldn't remember the keys. Yeah, I figured. Oh boy. You can't grab them. Did you, are you sure? Because all you have to do is just, press G and just move your mouse around. So, Oh boy. Honestly, at this rate, it'd be. I think it might be a little bit faster if you just posted like screenshots in the in-lounge chat, Toby. Probably. Oh,
It's different from the manga.
were you doing at one point, Nick, what's it called? Were you doing at one point like a Bill/Ben face? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And I was
cool.
just lying around doing nothing.
Cool.
What happened to the skiff model you were making?
No motivation.
He died when he hit the tree.
Oh,
Yeah, he died in a tragic forest fire. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I thought it was a shed fire.
Yeah, shed fire. Or water fire, Could
Oh.
be.
Oh.
He died of termites too. That
At least keep an eye on my stream, Toby, please.
Yeah, water termites.
that'd be fucking horrifying. Just having bugs just eating your entire body.
So anyway, Toby, could you post, like, using push or share X or whatever, you know, what your screen currently looks like. So that would help a lot. Also, if your mom were kind enough to let you out of the basement and speak English, that would help too.
She lets him out the house. She can let him out the basement.
Ha, got him.
Yeah.
That's the last mom joke I'll be making today.
Hey, Toby, your mother.
That's a lie.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go back to edits of the iOS.
I still have to finish this one.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, Nick.
it's quite
Hi.
nice.
Other Nick.
Yeah.
You know you're making Arsdale, right? Or the railway, whatever.
A separate route, yeah.
Yeah, is it railway series or CGI?
Railway series.
Okay, you don't have to move them to hide them away, Toby. All you gotta do is just press H on your keyboard and it hides the piece automatically. So
Why can't I just do that in public? Control H, boom, and go.
H.
Is
See what
B-
the guys.
TC. H.
and next stream, Toby, by the way, I'm gonna install a plugin that shows you the keyboard commands I'm using. So, you know. It's the only way you could grab them.
Grab him.
Gob him.
I honestly don't know what you mean by that, Toby. Like,
Do we need to get a Toby translator?
no, I just don't understand when he says I have to move the models to, like, grab them. I don't know.
Oh, I think what he means is he has to move like a part of the model to get to the piece that he wants to hide. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't speak Toby.
I don't
Toby's-
speak English. Please help.
I don't know.
How
it
did you get over
just,
the border then?
please explain, Toby, because I honestly am lost by, like, what you mean.
He's lost in his own imagination.
He's lost in this multiverse. He's going the distance. He's going the speed. You know,
He's a speed demon.
when I take like the subdivision modifier off my 3D faces, they look creepy.
You look creepy.
Look in lounge.
Yeah.
They're just
But I
extremely
don't want to.
You know, this wouldn't be a problem if we had screen sharing already.
Yeah. But they haven't implemented that
But
yet,
Cup soon
sadly.
won't release it.
I know, I'm still saying that. It wouldn't be a problem if...
Okay.
I'm gonna go to my
Yeah, it does. I don't.
Inject the memes into my bloodstreams.
Hey,
Like-
I did a mashup of Meme Machine and Thomas, you're the leader.
Like,
Please play it or send it in
The thing-
chat.
the thing is, Toby, like,
Okay.
you just gotta first hide them, and, well, like, no, first you grab them just to make sure they're separated, and then you hide them with H. And by the way, to unhide a model, all you gotta do is press
Good
Alt
job.
Toby,
H.
get out of your
Shout out.
basement.
Yeah.
Get out of basement, Toby.
Out of your basement.
Get out of basement.
Get out of your basement.
Get out of the basement.
Okay.
If you want.
Just hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, all you gotta do is press Alt plus H,
Delete.
Toby, to unhide a bit of a model.
Cameron, I linked it in lounge.
Another,
Oh, how
by the
lovely.
way, Toby, another way to test if your model is still connected, select just like one singular face and press Control L, because when you press Control L, it will grab like whatever other parts of your body are like. It'll grab whatever parts of your mesh body that's connected to, well, you know, other parts. Because basically Control L selects the mesh as a whole, or whatever is like physically connected to each other or welded. So, you know. Anyway, have you like changed the shape of the flatbed so far? Does it look like how it does in my screen, or does it look like you've dragged it off to the side and left it here like this, or something?
Good job, Gavino. Good job.
Okay, alright. If you say so. So,
And
let me just undo everything I did so I can show you once again. Once you press Y, separate these parts and hide them away, you'll see that there are these gaps right here, okay? So what I want you to do, Toby, is you go over down here in the vertex select, you click vertex, make sure that your snap element is set to vertex as well, and drag each one of these splits of where the little dividers were on your flatbed. Make sure to press well, when you grab these vertices, press G and then Y to lock it to the Y-axis, and then once it's moving, you hold Control to snap it. So
Snap it in half.
snap my neck.
How delightful,
Just keep
said
going.
Lady.
you just basically drag it until you hit an end of the flatbed, like you see so on my screen.
Take the memes until you OD.
Inhale the memes, exhale the memes, inject the memes into my bloodstream. There's probably a much easier way of doing these eye movements, but this is the only way I know how.
Oh, what is it? Did Carson teach you how to do it or something?
No, it's my way.
Hey, I have my way too.
Like, it's like 5 separate layers.
My layers are eye glare, eyes, eyebrows, and a duplicate of the face.
By the way,
Mine are the whites of the eyes, the pupils, the face with no eyebrows, and the other 2 are the separate eyebrows.
so
Same.
okay. Cool. Alright, cool. So, yeah. Basically, like I showed you on my screen, just basically merge them all together and drag them to the end of the flatbed. And then, once you do so, press Control and V, and you're going to scroll down to remove doubles. And that's going to basically weld all those extra vertices together.
Yeah, get those first vertices.
Stop that, Robert. Come on.
Gargle.
Stop being a freaking freak, Bob.
Yeah.
No,
Don't talk
Bob,
to
you're
your
freaking freak.
superior like that.
it
He's
is.
not my superior.
Then what is he?
He's well, how do I put this? Not related to me in any way.
Oh.
Gasp.
Are you gonna let him
Gasp.
speak to you like that, Mr. Robert?
No.
No.
Ba.
I will bring up legal action. Just be like, I'll submit it to my lawyer. Just like claim Nick as being a cuck. We're going to be on Judge Judy.
But that's you.
Other two
No.
Nicks here?
We're gonna go on Judge Judy, and Judge Judy's gonna be like, I'm sorry, but most of my cases are like of more urban things, so you're too white for this courtroom TV show. Case dismissed. And then
Roasted.
Yeah. The only reason I know this is because my mom, like, she loves watching that show, and it drives me insane. Cause, like, you know,
Insane in the membrane.
yeah.
Going insane.
So,
I've got a brain.
did you do the thing, Toby? Hopefully. So now your flatbed is all one.
No, he did not.
nice
He
piece.
is a lie.
Yep.
Tob is lie.
Okay, cool. So, alright, so it's all one nice combined piece. Good. So basically, all you gotta do is, now that you've completed your work, press Alt H to unhide the little dividers. Your model may also be looking a little bit wonky like mine, and that's because basically we have smoothing applied to the whole model. That's like default. So what I recommend is selecting everything with A, and then press W and scroll down to shade flat, and basically now, you know, our whole model is nice and flat, or at least should be, you know. There will be, some of these faces may look a little weird, so what you can do is pretty much, you know,
Judging the face because it's weird. How dare you?
anyway. I just recommend, like, say, delete a face, and then, like, remake it by, you know, grab one vertice, extrude it over, Control V to remove doubles, select the now empty void and press Alt F, and then Alt J to make it a nice square, Control N, make sure. That's just an example. Like, we can go over smoothing and the like later.
That's a
But
gay.
for now,
That's a gay.
yeah. For now, Toby, we just need to, like, let's try and get to the wheels today, because that's, like, one of the more important parts.
Wheels. We need some wheels.
Me too.
Anyway, just let me know when you're ready, Toby.
Are you ready, Toby? I think he's ready, Toby.
Yes, he's ready. He's very ready to put on a show.
He's ready to eat some of his mother's spaghetti. Are you ready?
He's ready. He's ready to go. Hey, Bob, you can 3D print stuff, right?
Yep.
Hey, can you 3D print something for me?
And me.
Is it gonna be some kind of joke of like, oh, you should totally 3D print a dildo, so you can go fuck yourself?
3D print my Peter Sam model.
That would be me, but I'm not gonna ask that.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
basically, here's the common jokes I get after telling people I 3D print. If you have a 3D printer, why not you 3D print yourself a girlfriend? You know, I just.
Oh, you're so funny. I'm gonna laugh my pants off.
3D print a Peter Sam fit.
Why
not?
Yeah, I could 3D print like.
Or my whole Peter Sam model, because you gotta live life.
Well, the Peter Sam model would be particularly.
Oh, wait, Toby, make a Wellsworth and get Bob to 3D print it for the layout.
That would be very complex. Like.
Should I make it then? Because then you won't have mounds of detail like Toby's models.
Yeah, but like.
Them.
I mean, you could make the shape, but you know, you do realize you need to like design every individual 3D brick that's gonna show up on like a Wellsworth building, right?
Exactly. That's why I should make it, because I don't do detail like that. I just texture it on.
Okay, you do realize when it comes printed out, though, it's gonna be like a paper flat building. You may as well have just made a plastic card, right? By the way, Toby, I'm asking if you're ready so we can move on to wheels, in case you didn't hear. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. What mode was I in? Um, I mean,
Robert
pretty
the
much you do
Psychic.
everything that I just did in editing mode, you know? Quite simple, really. Because object mode is just moving the object around and scaling it. Edit mode is where you edit the faces and the vertices, etc. So, you know. Alright, cool. So anyway, actually, just one little quick thing, Toby. You've probably noticed that hovering inside the flatbed is like a little cylinder. Basically, my rule with SketchUp models is if it doesn't show up and is visible on the outside of the model, just delete it. So all you gotta do is, you know, grab one vertex of the cylinder since it's free floating. Press Control L to select the whole thing and just delete it out of there. It's unnecessary polygons and all that. One moment. Sorry. I had to sneeze. Alright, cool, cool. You don't have a cylinder. That's kind of weird. But anyway, so, onto the wheels. So, well, if it's like, if your wheels are like how I have my wheels on my screen, the way the guy set it up was that he modeled like 1/4 of the wheels and then basically cloned them. Anyway, so as you can see, Toby, if you remember, you know, what we did yesterday, when we see a model like this, well, not yesterday, like 2 or 3 days ago, you select everything by pressing A, and then you go to Control E, and you scroll
Control
down.
E.
You scroll down to clear sharp, and that clears, you know, that clears all those blue lines in the model. Then you press delete, and you go down to limited dissolve. And basically, you press T, you'll see the limited dissolve max angle, and make sure you leave it to like the most minimal max angle, which is 0.1 degrees, so that way all the faces remain intact. Let me know when you're ready for the next step.
Hi, Duncan.
I clicked the accident. What even?
Yeah.
I'm watching a movie and I just clicked in here.
Duncan.
Okay. Does that mean you're gonna leave us, Duncan?
Well, whenever Gavin tells me what he's about to say, what?
Wait, what?
You said my name.
You guys need to go brush your teeth.
But I bought a GTA mod menu, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because I can, this one guy was shooting at me, right? From a helicopter.
Yeah.
And I just teleported him to the ocean, and he just went off on me, man. Like, I hope your mom dies on Christmas.
Oh. Okay.
Your blender stopped responding.
Like, dude, it's a game.
I would argue, Toby, that's not good if Blender starts responding. I think that may or may not signify trouble with your PC, because pretty much Blender can run on like some of the worst like hardware out there, so I'd recommend just checking that out sometime in the future, okay? So anyway.
It's also like, I hope you have beautiful kids and they die of like AIDS.
Oh.
Anyway, Toby, on to the next step.
And so, I just straight up just removed every weapon he had.
By the looks of it, Toby, this guy, he's, this is gonna be a little bit more complicated than, like, say, a normal wheel, because it has the 3 little circles, because it's an American wheel or whatever. But, the following is really quite simple on how we're going to, mesh reduce this. So, what I want you to do is, in face mode, you select one of these 3 faces, and you press Y to separate it from the rest of the model. Then, pretty much, you go Control Inverse to select everything else and hide it. So what you want to do is you go to Vertex Select, you select the face again, and you go to and you press Shift S, and it's gonna ask Snap, and you snap cursor to selected. This is the 3D cursor, the 3D origin point I told you about last time. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're going to grab one of these vertices, press Control Inverse to delete all the other ones. Then we press, selecting the sole vertice, we're going to press T to open up the side menu, and we're going to click Spin. And what that's going to do is that it's going to start creating like a circle rotating around the origin of the 3D cursor. So it's gonna list the steps, that's how many sides your circle is gonna have, and it's gonna list the angle, and that's obviously how much you rotate around the circle. So
I'll
in
be
this
back
case
in
we
like
change
half an
angle
hour.
from 90 to
If
360,
I don't get
and steps from 9 to 12. Now we wait to see what's up. Force restarting. Swell. Okay. That's a shame. You don't know when, but some point. I'm gonna quickly undo all the work I just did, and
Oh no! Don't undo the work.
oh well, we'll continue this another day.
You worked so hard on it.
Yeah, no streaming though, guys.